Hello friends, and welcome to my how to install Action Man Jungle Storm on Windows 10 or newer, or maybe even older. To be honest, I've only ever seen this game working in Windows Millennium. Shout out to Black4959 for asking how to run it and making me go down this path. I spent the past 3 hours trying to figure this out, and I did. So I'll walk you through it. So if you insert your Action Man game into your CD-ROM drive, or more likely mount the ISO using something like WinCD-EMU or something, you'll have it in drive D here. It's important that it's drive D. If it's not drive D, then the game will have a copy protection error, which you don't want. There is no CD or crack for this game, which is unfortunate. I would write one, but I think that's like illegal, and that's not the hill I want to die on today. So let's double click this and see what happens. It'll ask us, what language do we want to use? We're going to use English United Kingdom. It'll say, setup is unable to find _setup.dll. The reason why this happens is because this is a 16-bit installer and 64-bit systems don't support them properly. Or at least the Windows 10 version of it doesn't. It's unclear because you can actually like install the Dutch version if you want, but I don't speak Dutch. And even if you get through that, even if the setup does work, you will still get this error. Action Man and Jungle Storm vereist Microsoft Windows 95/98. So it's basically saying, this is not Windows 95 or 98. Why would you even try to run this? So what we're going to do is copy the entire CD to a directory on our computer, a folder, sorry, that's Linux terminology there. We've copied it to JStorm01, but you might want to rename it to something like _CD just to make it clear. We're now going to take a look at this and delete or rename the setup.exe. I'm actually going to put a 16 after setup.exe to make it setup16.exe. That's just for my own notes. We're then going to head on over to ToastyTech's website, toastytech.com/files/setup.html. I'll put a link to this and any other resource you need in the description of the video, so don't worry if you can't read this really hard to read font. And we're going to download is5launcher.zip. And again, if Toasty's website goes down, for some reason it does look a little bit old, you should be able to just search up is5launch.zip in Google and find it somewhere else. It's over here on PC Gaming Wiki as Install Shield 5 32-bit generic installer. We can go download this file, but it will give us ads and require us to watch ads, and I don't have time for that. So we're going to download it here. You'll see I've downloaded 4 versions of it, and that's not that you don't have to do that, you can if you want, but that's just because I've done this video many times and messed up each time, so hopefully you're seeing the last revision of it. We're now going to open the file and extract the setup.exe into our copied CD directory. Now, that solves one problem. That solves the problem of the language not working for the United Kingdom. Double clicking it seems to open it twice for me, so we're just going to click cancel on that one, and you'll see we now have the English error. So we're going to click OK. We're going to right click on setup.exe, and we're going to go Properties, Compatibility, and run this program in compatibility mode for Windows 95. We're now going to go to setup.exe, go yes. I'm going to wait to see if it opens again. Doesn't look like it. We're going to click OK. It opened again, but that's okay. We can minimize it and close this one if it opens again. We're now going to, of course, read all the messages we have during the setup. We're going to install it to, it doesn't say like the full directory for this, but it's actually C drive, program files, x86, Hasbro Interactive, Action Man, Jungle Storm. It's a very long path, but it's okay. We're going to install it, and we're going to not play it right now. We're going to click finish. And so the game has been installed. We're going to say it worked correctly, so Windows knows that, in case you ever want to install it again. So what we're now going to do is delete the CD files here, because we will always need the CD installed to play the game. And we're going to look in our start menu and search for Action Man. You can see it pops up here as an app. We're actually going to right click and go open the file location. I thought that would take me to the correct place, but it took me to the start menu. So today I learned, right click on that again, the shortcut, and go open file location. We're just basically going to the C drive program files. I'll walk you through it. C drive program files x86, Hasbro Interactive, Action Man, Jungle Storm. So it was a quicker way to get there, but turns out not to be quicker if I have to explain it, huh? So you'll see some files in here. We have some game data. We have text1.bin. You can actually copy these from the CD. So if for some reason the installer doesn't work and you're still watching this far in the video, you can copy these files from the CD, and I'll show you which files they are. We have install here, which has jstorm.exe and an empty ini file. We have game data, which has all these files. And then we have lang0 through lang7, which are the language files. So lang0 is English, so you would copy all these in as well. But you would also copy jstorm.text.1.bin, and you would put it back next to the JStorm file. And then in the ini file here, you would open it up and you would add a directory section and then specify where the game data is with an absolute path. And then you should be able to open up Action Man and run it and click yes. And we will get this error. Unable to set up direct draw. Please install DirectX and try again. Which is okay. Let me just double check if I have... It's decided to run this in Windows 95 compatibility automatically. Let's disable that and just see if there's an error. Because there might be, yeah. So if you run it and it says this, all you have to do is go to Properties, Compatibility, run it in compatibility with Windows 95. And we go OK. And we click jstorm.exe. And we launch it, and it says, unable to set up direct draw, please install DirectX and try again. I don't quite understand why this is happening. I think it has something to do with the screen resolution. I'm not sure. It's a bug in the program for sure, but we can actually work around this. What we're going to do is go to the ddrawcompat project at github.com/narzoul/ddrawcompat. We're going to, is this the right version? Yeah, we want to go to the releases page according to the README. So ddrawcompat/releases. And we're going to grab from the assets part, ddrawcompat version 0.6.0. I have already downloaded this, so it has a 1 in it, but that's okay. The next thing we're going to do is open it and drag the ddraw.ddl, the dddraw.dll into the Jungle Storm directory. It'll ask us for administrator permissions. We'll just click continue. And then we will launch Action Man. This should be fine to launch from the menu. We will get our nice little opening video. We'll get another opening video. And we will get Action Man here.
Click here.
Let's try and... Alright, buddy.
Action Man, this map shows studying mission.
Just to confirm that the game works.
Looks like I've been spotted. Imperial patrol drones.
Yeah.
The Imperial kamikaze jets, Action Man.
Kamikaze jets, that's a bit insensitive.
Are you sure you want to exit?
Anyway, you can see here that the game actually worked fine, even though I'm in widescreen. And I feel like that's kind of the problem with this game. It needs something to make its screen resolution detection work. And there you go. That's how to install Action Man. You can then run it from the menu here. And again, you will get Action Man. Seeing how this video kind of has like lines in it, that's just simply because they have lines in it for that video and the other videos. It's to save space on the CD-ROM. Anyway, that's all. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you get your Action Man working and playing. Catch you all later.